Well, hi Dorothy. This is your lover Billy. Um, it's January 31st, 2015. It's on a Saturday. And I just thought I'd send a little video to you. I know you're in the hospital and I hope you're feeling better. But I thought maybe if I told you a couple of Swedish jokes, maybe it'd cheer you up just a little bit. One I was thinking about was the time that Ole met Knut right in front of the bank, and he said, by golly, Knut, he says, I hear your barn burned down. He says, oh yeah, he says, burned right down to the ground. He says, well, did you have fire and tornado insurance? He said, heck no, I didn't think I could start a tornado. That's an old one, old timer, an old joke. And then there was one about Ole met Knut, and he said, say, I ain't seen you in a long time. What's been going on? And Knut says, well, I sold the farm. He said, you sold the farm? Yeah, he says, I sold the whole darn thing. He says, well, you're where you got your money. He says, I got it right here in the bank. He says, oh, you this? He says, how much interest are you getting? He says, I'm getting 5%. He says, 5%? He umping him, and he says, I'm getting 10%. He says, well, how the heck do you get 10%? He says, well, I got it in 2 banks. Maybe take a little while to figure that out. And, so then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a little tune for you called Lazy Bones. Well, then I thought of another one about the time this school teacher, she was this 3rd grade teacher, and one day she thought it would be a good idea to take her kids to the zoo to see the monkeys. So they all brought some peanuts to school, and then off they went to go to the zoo. Well, when they got to the monkey cages, there weren't any monkeys in the cages. So she went to the zookeeper and said, hey, Mr. Zookeeper, I brought my whole class here today to see the monkeys, and they're not here. And he said, well, they are, this is the mating season, and they're in their little houses just off of the cages. And she said, well, do you think if we all threw our peanuts into the cages, they'd come out of their houses? And the zoo said, well, teacher, this is mating season, would you? Oh, pretty darn good reply, I'd say. Anyway, Dorothy, that's about it for today. Not much else is going on. Super Bowl is tomorrow, and I really don't care who wins, Seattle or New England, but Seattle beat the Packers, so since they beat the Packers, they must be pretty good, so I guess that maybe they'll win the Super Bowl too. Okay. Well, Dorothy, I just want to tell you that I love you, and I'm hoping you get better very soon. And I'll keep in touch. Not much else. It's a nice day today. It's about, I don't know, I'd probably 75 or something, and I'm sitting on my lanai and looking out over the golf course and making this little video for you, sweetie. Say hi to Terry and Ashlyn and the baby and Lisa and the doggies. Okay, honey, I'm going to hang it up now and say goodbye. Bye-bye.